Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of World of Truck. This is a European version, Euro Truck Simulator 2. My name is Wilfred. Cupid's Express event, I'm on to my 7th one, halfway there after I complete this job. And during this trucking, I will be answering some of the randomly generated questions. I'm not sure whether it's a good idea or not after after 6 episodes, but it seems quite interesting, the question, and it made me kind of reflect upon myself as well, and for you to get to know me a little bit better. Now, I just by luck or whatever, or not luck, I end up having a lot of job within Romania, and the fact that I have not really been to Romania too much, I think, or it's been a long while, so I really don't mind trucking around Romania. I'm really hoping that soon I'll leave Romania, but if so, this series could well be renamed as a Cruising Romania instead of Cupid's Express. But anyway, I'm now here at this area. I'm not pretend I'm going to be able to pronounce this, and I need to go to this area. And the good thing, the reason why I'm picking this route also because I will have some kind of viewpoint and cutscene for you to see. Could be somewhere quite beautiful as well. So high hopes up for this trip, right?
Time to hit the road.
This is the paint job. I've shown it to you quite a number of times. It's the Valentine's event. Of course, Valentine's already passed. I hope you guys have a good celebration. And yeah, I'm just reflecting upon some of these questions that they come to me. I think while I'm doing it for fun, it's a good reflection of my life so far, actually, and I'm grateful for that, to say the least. Do I come out from here? Or yes, I do. I wasn't quite sure when I see a gate over the other side as well. I think I can
turn left.
I could go from there as well. I'm not quite sure. Alright, so while waiting for a whole long traffic here, the next question is, what is one lesson from your childhood that still impacts you today? What is one lesson from your childhood that still impacts you today? Well, all these are non-scripted, so I have to answer on the fly. So, okay, I can say that to you actually. When I was young, I think I'm quite good at study, and I often I was in public school, by the way, so I often end up in a good class. They put people in the class depending on the grades, and the better grade student will stick together, possibly get better quality teacher, and so on. So and as I grew older, and by that I don't mean really old, it's just still young, I tend to get lazy, and I didn't study too much, right? And of course the result kind of like felt bad a little bit, and I felt bad that I sort of like failed my parents' expectation. By then I was really young, maybe just 14, 15 or whatever, 16. So then I've decided to work hard to earn my grades again, and I did a lot of reading as well. So, and I think still to today, I always believe that working hard is important. Hard working is important. Hard working pays off, and if anything, just keep reading and keep learning. It's something that I'm still kind of like a carry with me today, and it's true. Even at work or anywhere that I go, sometimes in your career, it's always a little bit about up and down, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, whenever I feel a little bit down in my career, it's always come down to the fact that oh my goodness, how on earth am I going to get this off? yeah, so whenever my career is not going anywhere, I'll make sure that I'll do a lot of reading on the knowledge and making sure that I've got making sure that I've got the just hardworking and put my head down, keep learning, keep improving, and one day I'll be okay. It's always my belief in life, and so far it's been working quite well in that regard. Oh man, I must be stuck somewhere. I think I'm just a bit too much in the arrow there. This is really close, man. Hang on a second, this is getting a little bit hard.
Let's go.
Yep, so that was the answer to the question. Interesting one. I don't know why some of these randomly generated questions are quite thought-provoking in some sense. Next one, what is more important, happiness or purpose? Oh, this is a toughie, man. So, how should I answer this question? Or how should I see this question? I guess if you are living with a purpose, so it's a purpose kind of led life.
Turn right.
Would it not give you happiness when your purpose is being fulfilled? Or is it because sometimes in order to fulfill your purpose, you have to
get ready to
kind of like have a greater good, and you may not have happiness because you have a purpose. So for example, your purpose is to bring up your kid, your children to be well educated and all, but in doing so you may not be in a happy marriage, but you still stay with it, and so you sacrifice your happiness for your purpose. I think that'll be what it means. Or if you are a civil servant and your purpose in life could be to, oh, by the way, what role is this, man? This is quite interesting role. I think this one went all the way down there. Maybe the purpose in your life is to, oh, by the way, this is a route. Let me just mark this area so that I don't forget. Okay, so maybe your purpose in life is to, for the greater good of the society, but in doing so you sacrifice your personal time, and you don't have time for your kids and your wife, and you may not have happiness at home. So I think that's what it meant. So it's kind of suck. So I think it's important to have a balance of both. There's no point, I think, if you are having a purposeful life but not being happy, or you are happy but there's no purpose in your life, so you just enjoy life, always go party, I don't know, just do whatever you want, but basically do it aimlessly. So is it really happiness, or is it just an illusion of happiness, or happiness that's not sustainable? So I reckon through this kind of internalization of happiness versus purpose, it's very important to have balance between the two. Yeah, if you're not happy, you probably can't lead a purposeful life, or vice versa. If you're trying to be happy all the time, but there's just no purpose, so eventually you may run out of fuel for either one of them.
Get ready to turn right.
That's my deduction of what this question is about.
Turn right.
But it's a good one. Oh, there's a bit of road work here on the right hand side. So by the way, if you want to kind of play this map, it is the road to the Black Sea DLC. Okay, next question. Would you ever consider living a nomadic lifestyle? So a nomadic lifestyle, I believe, is about moving around from places to places. And I think when I was younger, definitely so. I used to live on a suitcase, don't really have a home per se, but I was a consultant, so I got to go to different places in the world, depending on where my client is. It could be half a year, it could be 1 year and 2 years and so on. So I've been moving around a lot. But I also feel that it's important to have a bit of stability. Wow, this place is beautiful, man. To have a bit of stability and to grow a root somewhere, and that's why I call Singapore my home. So it's a toughie, man. It's a good, I think it's a good life kind of thing to have, to be just moving around country by country, especially if you have a job that allow you to do so. For example, like I said, being a consultant, client of in a very niche kind of area, and you keep going around different part of the region to sell your service. I think that's quite interesting. But in today's world, when countries are so connected online and so on, do you really need to travel around? Probably not. I think it's okay to move around at the expense of the commercial contract. But if you want to move around on your own, it does cost a bit, isn't it? To uproot yourself to go somewhere else. So I don't think I would. But you know what? I mean, it's kind of interesting as well, because it may not cost that much to live, and especially, everything is here so expensive in Singapore. Maybe it's good to move around in Southeast Asia, right? Maybe spend half a year in Thailand, half a year in Laos, half a year in Cambodia, or what have you, doing some kind of training or what have you, to help the local community earn some money so I can buy some food. Why not, right? But I doubt they will give me a visa to stay on business for that to happen. But it could be quite interesting. But the answer is no. I've considered before, but I would say no to that lifestyle. Alright, cool. What is the best compliment you've ever received? That I look younger than I actually am? No, just kidding. Well, that's a good compliment. I think the best compliment I've got is, again, it's work related, that I managed to transform people's life. That's a true story. I've got it quite a lot as well, and I'm really thankful to have people whom I work with and appreciate the time we have together. Nothing meant more than that. I mean, work is just work. Whether we have together achieved something or not is not that important. But what have I done to your life or career is definitely more important to me than anything else. So I definitely value that compliment, and I think it's the best ever compliment. Like I said, I mean, it's good to leave behind something, right, for the people around you, not just about you. By the way, I got stuck between this lorry or truck for a long time, and it's not that fun. And it's very hard to overtake him in this kind of windy road as well. Yeah, he's definitely slower than me. You see, I mean, even that truck in front is not braking to 50 right at the signboard, and I got fined a couple of times for speeding. Life is so unfair. It's so hard to see the sign and brake to 50. You know what I mean? Almost impossible.
Get ready to turn left.
You turn left. I wanted to drink my tea.
Turn left.
Don't you ever turn left, man. Oh, nice tea. Is there an incinerator up there? Wow. Looks pretty cool. Oh, that is the viewpoint. There must be some incinerator there. And photo opportunity. Whoa, look at that, man. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should take a picture here, actually. I think it's pretty cool. Photo mode. Photo mode. Oh, that is the power station. Wow, this is such a cool place, man. Look at that. I think this is 8 a.m. I'm trying to figure out what is the best time to take a picture of this one. I think this is probably it. Yeah, this is it. Wow. Wow, that is the power station. Oh, that looks awesome, man. Okay, next question. Do you prefer? Well, hang on. Do you let me just break to 50. Do you prefer? Do you? Wait. Let me just get to somewhere. I think it's to do with painting or writing to express myself. Oh, there you go. How am I going to get back out there? That must be quite tough. Right, there's a viewpoint. So, do you prefer writing or painting as an expressive outlet? Oh man, actually I prefer making music. Neither one of them. No, I do a lot of blogging as well. So whenever I have an opinion, I'll write. Oh, that's nice, man. But the good thing about painting is it's very visual. I'm actually a visual kind of person. And I found that the painting is the most cryptic one. Sometimes when I want to express myself, I don't want to express myself kind of like in a very explicit manner that become too transparent. And I think in those scenario, painting is the best because you could mix a few kind of messages inside one painting, and you paint it. You can be interpreted in 1001 way, while you can express yourself, but not exactly expressing yourself. If you get me. But when it comes to blogging, it's very honest. You write what you feel. You can, of course, mask some of the names. Don't mention certain things. But yeah, I think they are all different in some sense. Music also can be very cryptic as well. It can be very honest, but can be very, very cryptic. So I also kind of like the let me see. I think I still got quite a lot of fuel, maybe halfway there. Let me just refill myself since there's a filling station here. All right. This one is better. Okay, next question. What is the one habit you are trying to build or improve? Oh. What is the one habit that I'm trying to build and improve? I think it's quite straightforward for this one. Let me just try to get out from this petrol station first. Healthy eating, I think. I mean, here in Singapore, for example, if you want to eat dine out, you always end up with food that may not be that hygienic, may not be that fresh, full of oil, full of salt. It's just not healthy. So I always like to do better in my healthy diet, and I think it's a holistic thing about mental well-being as well, not just food. So it's a whole package of being kind of like healthy lifestyle. So I think that is something that I would like to improve as a habit. How to cook better food that is more healthy, or have the whole entire well-being as well. I don't know. What about you? I think I can't think of any other habit, man. I try to do something with my sleeping habit, but I think I'm hopeless. I'm just not someone who's very routine, I would say, when it comes to sleeping habit. And I did think about, should I be more mindful about improving my sleeping habit, sleep on time, sleep early, have enough sleep for 8 hours. I think that would be really good. But I know that it's probably not something I can do in near future. Even all my life, I have not been able to have a decent 8-hour sleep as a habit. Yeah, that would be in my mind actually. Right, next question. If you could have dinner with one of your favorite authors, who would it be and why? Oh.
Get ready to turn left.
My favorite author. And why would that be? There must be maybe there's a book that I kind of like puzzle about it and say, hey, I really don't understand what you're trying to say. Is it what you are trying to say? There are like so many authors' names come to my mind, my head, including Shakespeare. Like, oh, do I want to turn up and speak to Shakespeare and say, have a meal and ask you a question about why do you want to be so tragic for Romeo and Juliet? Like, why do you have to kill them both at the end? Is it like, is it really necessary? I don't know, man. I never thought about. I'm a pretty shy kind of person when it comes to meeting all these people. I don't even want to meet these people, to be honest. The authors, right? Because I believe whatever they say, I probably don't get it anyway. So because I like to read the book as it is, without. I mean, I do think about it a lot of time. But yeah, I'm probably not too keen on engaging on a conversation about the author. Yeah. I think Obama kind of wrote some books, isn't it? It'll be quite funny to talk to Obama. Say, hey, I've got some question for you. I'm very inspired by you in many ways. I don't know, man. I can't think of anybody I like to talk to. It could be a female though, a female author. Yeah, it could be a female author. I think off my head I can't think of, I can't remember her name, but it was I believe a South African who started writing very late in her kind of like age,
Get ready to turn right.
but she become very famous. And I read some of her book. And if I am to
Turn
be
right.
quite serious about that, I think I would like to read. I would like to have a chat with her and just understand a little bit more about how she create those characters. Yeah, okay. So now I'm getting a little bit serious. Oh man! But what sucks is that you probably don't know whom I'm referring to, and I cannot remember who I'm referring to as well. But if anybody
Keep
could
left,
guess,
and then turn
that would be
left.
good. It's like I said, it's a South African, very very famous
Turn left.
writer. She started off when she's very late. I think it's Nobel Prize winner as well, if I'm not wrong. I'm trying very hard to think who she is. I think there's a character called Ben as well, if I'm not wrong.
Keep left and then turn left.
Man, I think for the life of me, I
Turn
could not.
left.
Okay, I tell you what. If I do remember, I'll put her name in the comment below on whom I'm referring to. But yes, that is. She
left
wrote a lot of
and
very
then turn left.
very interesting books. And I do want
Turn
to ask her how she had the inspiration to have all this story that's very very kind of out of the world.
Get ready to turn
Plot
right.
and all. So yeah. Who is her
Turn
name,
right.
man? Yeah, it's a character called Ben, I remember that. Okay,
You have arrived
but
at your
meanwhile, let
destination.
me just try to
Your
park
route
this
guidance
truck.
is now finished.
Yay. Okay, so how does it go? I think it's doable. Oh no. I think I'm okay. Yeah, just nice. Yep. Yay, done. Okay, so this is the job is done within Romania, and I sincerely hope that the next round is going to be a very one that is outside Romania. I'm still trying to find them and famous. Hang on a second, famous. South Africa female writer. Would that be may not even be South Africa, man, damn it. So if once I find out, I'll definitely write in the, maybe she's not, I mean maybe she was originally from there, I'm not quite sure. But anyway, I'll find the answer and I'll paste in a link there in my comment there. Man, it's just one of those things that is in my head. I can't get rid of it right now. But I'll see you again soon. Bye.